After they had killed the 2 infected foxes, and after they retrieved Winter from being held, they ran off into the distance. Summer had reunited with them, and they were off once more. They had set off to find any other aggressive animals. No animals had really become infected. But these red pandas over here definitely were going to become infected. But something in the bushes lurked. They looked around, but before they knew it, they had started to attack them. The pandas had started to attack them. That was close, said Luna whilst walking off. They had set off to make sure no other animals would be in danger. This place doesn't seem too infected, said Summer from behind. Miss just stopped quietly and then jumped across the river. It may not seem that way, but in every place there's an area that is deadly. They had stayed silent for a little while, but quickly found an area to take cover for the night. Winter curled up next to Moon to stay warm. She was still very sad about Moon, who had recently been killed off. Winter had a horrible dream because of the thoughts and trauma from all of that fighting. A fox had followed them throughout the entirety of their journey. Through the desert, through the water. It must have came from the wild plains. They stayed hidden under a leaf, as to keep dry from any rain if it were to come. Winter got up, unable to stop thinking about what happened to Moon. She curled up next to Summer and joined watch duty. "What are you doing?" said Summer. "Shouldn't you be getting rest?" "I know, but I can't stop thinking about Moon, you know what happened to her. I know. I may miss her dearly. But even the bravest of foxes can get themselves killed. But what about Mist? Moon was her sister. Mist doesn't seem too well with this death, but it will always come eventually. They just didn't want it to happen, or Mist didn't want it to happen this soon. I didn't want it to happen this soon either. But once we get the sickness under control, everyone will be safe, including us. You don't know that, said Winter. This sickness could be here for years and years. I know it's not smart, but don't you think we should just quit? I mean, yes, the sickness is dangerous, but if you're the only ones out here, no one would survive. No one's gonna survive the sickness. Anyways, every fox dies at least. They always pass away at some point, said Mist. I mean Winter. Lol. Years later. As Winter grew up, a new member had come in. No one had expected it to come this early, as it was accidental. Nobody knew that swimming could cause this during mating season. Later that day, after years since Winter was a baby, Luna had had a child earlier today. Is she alright? Summer asked. Yes. Now be quiet. Luna needs her rest, especially after having a child. I understand, he said whilst turning around. Victor had decided to catch some snoozes along with Winter, as it had been so quiet. Mist made sure that everything was going just fine. But Summer was still very anxious to meet his new child and talk to her for the first time. He had just become a father after all. And Luna had become a mother earlier today as well. He just couldn't stop thinking. Winter had woken up and decided to walk over to Summer. They had found a good den with a good area. You seem on edge, Summer. What is it that's wrong? She asked Summer. It's just that Luna had a child earlier today and I'm kind of worried. I'm pretty sure She'll be just fine, said Winter in a soft voice. You just have to wait. Only time can tell of what will truly happen, she said, before turning to leave the den to go off and make sure that everything was going well.